Okay, we're in that time of year when we think about the last 12 months. I've just recovered from the flu, and during that period, having nothing to do, I looked up live stream and came across a service from a church in California called Lighthouse. That particular Sunday, the pastor decided to get five members of the congregation up and talk about the lesson that they'd learned most from this past 12 months. So he brought somebody who was a newlywed, somebody who'd been widowed, someone who had unexpected news about their daughter's pregnancy, somebody who had brain surgery, and somebody who was getting themselves over concerned about how well they were comparing to others. This got me thinking about, well, one, this last 12 months has got me the greatest lesson for me. And of course, if I'm thinking that, and as those people are sharing and helping me think about it, I'm thinking and sharing it helps others. So as we all share, then we get a perspective. For me, it's not a surprise if I say Jerusalem. Now, in that, what I would say is I didn't know I was going to Jerusalem in July at the start of the year. And as I faced, as we all do on a daily basis, the challenges of whatever we might be in, for me, it was about being a single person again. It was about sorting out monies for the future, a place to live, working out the relationship with Tay, and a different relationship, I guess, with Denise. All said and done, quite a difficult time for me, and that's probably something to do with how I am as a person. Anyway, as I say, moment by moment, you get through these things. It can be extremely difficult and trying, no doubt, and was for me. Anyway, Jerusalem came in July, and within 13 days, just looking at the clock, and then from then I've been living out of that experience. So I suppose my point about the lesson in this is that even when you're going day by day, you kind of don't know where you're going towards. I didn't know it was going to be Jerusalem, City of Lights, is it? It was eventually. I couldn't see it, but then I did. And since it, I've been living out of it. So I encourage you to share your story about what was the greatest lesson of 2019.